Good afternoon. Hi everyone, welcome in. Make sure you guys like the stream. There are no free readings. These are only donations. Thank you. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Hi everyone, welcome in. Let me get my little stuff ready. Who's in here with me? Hold on. Wait, who donated? Who are you talking to, Jess? I don't see anybody else in the comments. Um, Hold on, because I don't see anyone else in the comments. I can see them now on. Let me go. Hold on. I'm not giving you my phone number. The information is on there, so just use the information that is in the description. It's gonna go through because everybody has gone through. You can skip the confirmation part. I know I've done it for other, like with other people, what that I've paid to, but I'm not gonna give my phone number. But ask for my phone number. Sorry, but not doing that on here. Yeah, I don't know why they're not showing up. I'm gonna have to. I could see it from my other YouTube account, but I can't see it from. Okay, let me check on Venmo. What's your What are your initials on Venmo? Just to confirm. All right, pose your question. You're at Chick-fil-A for lunch. You bought a chocolate cake from the store? That sounds good. Girl, I was like not the thing is just I was up at that time last night with fucking cramps, okay? And yeah. Let me know when she posts just cuz I don't see it. Yeah, same. I don't eat chocolate cake from just anywhere because It just be some bullshit. Thinking about going back on a fast. Because last year when I did my fast, girl, when I tell you that everything just like, I mean, fasting is good just spiritually. No, let me go on my other account. I got it. I just wanted to, because I'm just paying attention to StreamYard. Wait, did she post? What the hell is going on? Hold on. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today then. Okay, I see. I guess I wanted to know why my ex Leo reached out to me. It's been 3 months since we got into a fight and the police was called to the airport. All right, let's see. Why did he reach out? I don't know why. Yeah, YouTube is just weird like that. I'm gonna check my account, but I can't check right now. What? Okay. All right. I wanted to know. Wait, you deleted the question. I gotta see it. So, anyways, you want to know why the Leo reached out? That's what I. All right. Why did the Leo reach out to her after 3 months? Why did the Leo reach out to her? The sun. So we got the sun, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. I feel like he wants to reconcile or have like a happy. There's something. All right. So he's viewing you. Why he hasn't or why he has. See, yeah. All right. Let me just start over because I read it as why he reached out. Um, why he hasn't reached out. Why hasn't he reached out, Spirit? Why hasn't the Leo reached out to her? It's 3 months the police was called to the airport. His family called the police on her. Why? Why hasn't he reached out to her? The Knight of Wands. The Hermit. Okay. I feel like he's wanted to. Yeah, I feel like he's wanted to. And I'm going to tell you something. I won't be surprised if he does reach out at some point. I feel like with the Hermit being here, um, with the Knight of Wands being here, the Hermit being here, the Knight of Wands for me feels like he goes back and forth with this decision. Like it's an energy of like going back and forth, kind of like I want to do it. Like he could wake up today and be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna reach out to her," and then within that instant he'll be like, "No, I'm not." Like he'll change his mind. It's a very fast energy that's like back and forth. With the Hermit and the High Priestess, though, I feel like he's trying to listen to his heart. He's trying to listen to his like intuition, listen to like his inner wisdom, and I feel like eventually he is gonna reach out to you with the Chariot. Like I said, I feel like there's gonna be some type of reconciliation that happens here. Um he still, I feel like he doesn't know how to approach this. To me, the Hermit, when you somebody goes into Hermit mode, is because they're needing clarity, right? And I feel like if he, let's just say that there was the girl he tried to make me be. Yeah, I don't go by the signs though. So forget that there's a Virgo here. I don't go by that. Just forget about that. I'm reading you the energy that my spirits are saying, so I don't really go by all this Virgo and fire, and like I don't go by that. So I feel like this person, yeah, see, I feel like he wants to reconcile, have some type of reconciliation with you, but I don't feel like he's 100% ready to. Um, to me, it does feel like he could have family in his ear. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I feel like he's trying to go within because the outside noise is too much. There's too many people trying to dictate moves here, and it is family. So I feel like family in general is in his head, where it could be causing him some stress, anxiety, worry. So that's why I feel like he hasn't reached out. But do I feel like he will at some point? I feel like he will. I just feel like it's gonna take more time. I never did that to him before, but I was gonna allow him to play with me in front of some stranger. Yeah. Yeah, there's some stress still around here. So I think that this is why he hasn't reached out yet. But does he have the desire? Yes, he does. I won't be surprised if he does it soon too. Show me the outcome here. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. See, there's a lot of back and forth here. So he's afraid too of your reaction. The Queen of Swords is very cutthroat. She could be very argumentative. She could be very like strict, very sharp with her tongue. And with the Five of Cups here, I feel like it's almost like he regrets what happened, but he's gonna take his time to come back around. So can I say he's gonna do it like today, tomorrow? I mean, he could, but do I feel like there's still some stuff that's holding him back? Yeah, I see stuff that's still holding him back. So I would say, like, I feel like the reason why is because I feel like for a while he's let a lot of people get involved, and what's happened is by letting all these people get involved, he's finding himself having too many thoughts. Like, you know, when people give you, you take way too much advice, and then now you're like, shit, I don't know what to do because this person is saying this, that person is saying that, that person's saying that. So now he's taking time to just go within and really figure out what he wants from the connection. Do I feel like he regrets things from the past? Yes. Just I'll give you the list because somebody else donated before her. um do I feel like he regrets how things went down? Yes, I do. Regret is here. Um, but do I feel like he's 100% ready to like make a move? Not 100%. There's still a back and forth. I feel like he's losing sleep over you. Honestly, to me, the Nine of Swords is like when you're losing sleep over something. So if he didn't care, he wouldn't be losing sleep. So yeah, I feel like he's gonna come back around. Tell him. His agent is also in his ear now. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when you have too many people in your ear, it's tough. That's why I tell people all the time, go within and figure out your fuck everybody else because once you let people in your business, you got to deal with their opinions. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, love. I got to see why. Let me just check something real quick. And you're welcome. Thank you. Hope and good luck with everything. I feel like you'll hear from him at some point. Hopefully he'll. Right now it does feel like he's still a little guarded, but I don't really feel like that's gonna go for long. Let's see. All right, so this is what I have for the list. Let me go into PayPal. Let me grab my water. I gotta grab my chargers. All right, so Black Widow, are you here? Black Widow or Ray, are you here? So it's Black Widow and then Ray just, but I don't see Black Widow in here. Ray, you can post. All right, so Ray, I want to know what's going on with this. All right, Black Widow, I got you after Ray. I called on you, but so I did tell her to post. All right, so for Ray, let's see what's going on with just for Ray. All right, I'm already tapped into you, Ray. So I'm gonna do yours first. So because I already tapped into your energy when I told you to post. Black Widow, you'll be right after her. All right, let's see. What's going on with the CCEIS? Resource position. Should she move on or not, Spirit? Give us some. Yeah, I already tapped into your energy. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we got the Eight of Wands, the Strength card. Okay. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there's still a lot of competition that they're going through. There could be multiple people that they're looking at still, because I'm getting that here with the Five of Wands. To me, that's competition. That's multiple people involved, multiple people that they're looking at, especially when we're talking about a position like a career job. This to me feels like it's they're having a hard time making a decision. Yeah. The Knight of Wands lets me know that there's a lot of back and forth. Wait, what the heck is going on with my screen? My cards are backwards. What the heck just happened? There we go. All right, there we go. So the Knight of Wands lets me know that they're still going back and forth with who they're deciding on. I don't think they have decided on anyone just yet. I also don't feel like all hope is lost. Show me more. Um, the Temperance in the reverse. Someone here is holding up the process, and it could be a masculine energy. Does not have to be, because we all carry masculine and feminine, but there's someone in a higher position that's stalling this position being filled. um The Eight of Pentacles to me feels like they have really high standards for this position. They're looking at what kind of skill developments are going to happen. Um, They already started hiring people, but how many people is it? How many positions is it? Is it multiple positions? Because yeah, you see there's challenges here. So it does feel like there's multiple people that they're looking at. Like I said, I feel like they're taking a lot of things into consideration, like who they're gonna have to teach, who they're gonna have to train. To me, it does feel like you may hear something soon because the temperance is in the reverse, so it does talk about things moving a little faster soon, but it does talk about imbalance here or needing realignment. So for me, it feels like maybe this will not be. Let me just see something. The moon. Yeah, I feel like the Five of Cups. So I do feel like there's going to be disappointment here because the Five of Cups does talk about disappointment, like waiting for something to happen and then there's disappointment. So I don't know if you want to ask them directly about yourself and see if they give you a clear answer, rather, because I feel like that whole thing of like, oh yeah, we started hiring people. I will get a clear answer on. I want to know if I'm going to be looked at for this position. Like, am I just not getting it? Because it does feel like there's a lot of like back and forth. So this could be them beating around the bush. There's challenges here for sure. Like I said, there's competition. And it does feel like competition is a lot. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like I would just be direct and just be like, am I going to get the position or not? Because I do feel like you're going to be waiting. Um, and maybe then end up disappointed. Like regretting waiting for an answer. That's what I'm getting. Like you're regretting waiting for an answer. So that's what I have for you, love. Yeah, if they're reposting the job, I would feel like they're done with the applications that they have and they're looking for more. But then again, it's like that's hard to say because sometimes they just want to they want to reach other candidates before they make a decision. So yeah, I would just be more direct with them and just ask them straight up like what's going on. You're welcome. All right, Black Widow, go ahead and post. We back on StreamYard, so you know I can't scroll up. I want a lemonade from there, but I don't really like their food. And it's not even that it's bad. It's that so Black Widow, what's coming towards you general? If it's a general, then it has to be a in depth. But if you want it on a specific topic, you can do it. You can do a mini. The thing with Chick-fil-A's food is that I'll belch it all day, and it's like ugh. Okay, so what's coming towards Black Widow in general, Spirit? Me too. I love their lemonade. Mine could be like, he'd be like, Titi Ellie likes a large lemonade with light ice. Where's Black Widow? What is coming towards Black Widow? The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups. So I'm getting, all right, I'm getting two different things. So there's a bit of stress here in love. Not even love. I feel like with the Three of Cups, it's like going out, maybe dating. There's a stress around that, and there's also a bit of stress around finances coming up. So this could be like, because to me, the Nine of Pentacles is very independent, very self-sufficient, but there's stress here. So this could also be like the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups. You got 99999. This could also be like that energy. You know when, how I could say it is like when you're just feeling a little imbalanced in all, like in love, in finances, in friendships, and like that's what it feels like. There's some imbalance here. There's a bit of worry. I'm also seeing you coming in as someone that's very persistent. It almost feels like you're kind of guarded. You're persistent on guarding yourself, maybe from even like hurt, or like from like people in general, like not wanting to let people get too close to you, but at the same time wanting people to get close to you. So there's a bit of confusion here. The Nine of Cups is also, again, is like a card of like enjoying the fruits of your labor alone, wanting to be alone, and finding fulfillment and contentment in being alone. So I'm seeing coming up like you going back and forth in that energy of like, I'm enjoying my singlehood, and then it's like, no, I'm lonely, I want somebody. I'm financially stable. No, I'm not. I'm in a financial bind. So that's what I'm getting. Show me more, Spirit. What's coming towards her? See, there's a back and forth. There's a back and forth because the Wheel of Fortune talks about changes. It talks about like things changing, but you go from like a very good energy to back in your head. I feel like there's coming up like gonna be a lot of like back and forth with yourself, like in your head, in your mind, with your negative thoughts, negative beliefs, letting go of like even negative cycles within self though, because this talks about self entrapment, so and needing to work on self-improvement. You do have the High Priestess with the Chariot though. Let's see what else we get. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah. So it's the same energy. I'm getting a repetitive message back and forth. There's gonna be progress. I feel like with the High Priestess being here, this is all about following your intuition, listening to your intuition, making decisions, listening to your inner voice. The Chariot is here, which is all about like progress happening. What's the YouTube update? Um, there's gonna be progress, but it's gonna take determination and willpower. So it's like right now, what I feel like Spirit is saying, like everything is all on you. There's only but so much any outside source can do for you. It's like all gonna be within self, to push yourself forward, to like really get yourself out of your head, out of like again the cycles that maybe you've been in. They're saying if you don't, what it's gonna do is cause chaos in your life, because what's happening, what I'm seeing from what I'm seeing in the cards is there's like a lot of progress that's made. um oh, now I see what you mean. Yeah, the at name. Yeah, that's weird. You know what, I was wondering why something felt off earlier. I don't remember that person's name. um there's, like I said, there's, I'm sorry, Black Widow. So it feels like you make progress and then you fall back into like your same old patterns. So they're saying like you have to choose, either you're gonna keep going through the same old patterns, or you're gonna decide to like, you know what, I'm gonna keep pushing even though it's a little harder. It's always easier to fall back into your, old patterns because that's where you're comfortable at. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. There could be the tower too. I don't like the tower for me. I know a lot of people freak out when they see it, but a tower is needed. A tower moment is needed when there needs to be change and when there needs to be like when you need to rebuild, and that's what I feel like you need to like focus on coming up. So like coming towards you, there could be like a lot of back and forth that you're gonna have to take control over. Because the tower talks about, it's like when you build uh let's say the Titanic, they say the Titanic wasn't built on strong structure. It wasn't built to help all those people survive. That's why it crumbled so fast. So that's how I look at a tower moment. It's like it's not built on a strong foundation. So any little thing can make it crumble. Where when you take your time to build something brick by brick, it's a lot harder for things to affect it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like you needing to build yourself up that to the point where it's like nothing can really like, we're human, so things are gonna come up that take us off our track, but you have to be able to be strong enough that you don't stay off track for too long. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't tell who that person was that was in here earlier, because I'm like, I don't even remember her name. I'm gonna have to go into studio. I'm ready for you, Black Widow. Let me know what your mini is, and then I know you have the messages. Um, yeah, I never even noticed until Gypsy said it. So then I'm like, oh shit, right. That's why I couldn't tell who that person was. Um, I'm about to go in here now. Cause I block people when they do funny shit. So um I won't be surprised if she has been blocked. All right, so let's see. Would I have to narrow down my niche for my digital product business, or is the branding good as is? Let's see. Where's my Black Widow sword? Give us some insight. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to open the door. All right, let's see for Black Widow storage. The Page of Cups. So this is the creativity card. This is my creativity card. This card has been coming out for a lot of people. So this is all about creative opportunities. Show me more. Show me more. I feel like right now your creative curiosity is going to be kicking in. So you may feel like you may go back and forth with it. Yeah, you see the five of wands, the five of swords is here. So I feel like this is in your mind. Like you're gonna have so many like little ideas coming up where you're gonna feel like, no, I should change it. No, I shouldn't. No, let me just change it. Let me just change this. But what happens is when you do that, you drive yourself crazy. So I want to get more. Do you feel the five of cups? I feel like if you were to like change it, or yeah, like if you narrow it down or like change it, or like just, how do I say, unscrew it? I don't know why they're showing me unscrewing it. I feel like you'll regret it. So I would say don't leave it as is, only because if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's what I'm getting. If it's not broken, don't fix it. You won't know until you put yourself out there. Um, it's trial and error. But the more you focus on too much of that, like trying to fix something or like change something before like getting yourself out there, like really out there, you're gonna drive yourself insane, is what I'm getting. Because this is, to me, is all mentally. Um, the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're investing in the right way. Because the Four of Pentacles for me is like all about investment. They're also saying work smart, not harder. Um, Try to let go a little bit of control of the outcome here. I know you're probably looking for security, but again, it's like you won't really know until you put yourself out there. Show me more, Spirit. The Two of Pentacles. Do you have a business plan? Maybe write out a business plan. Sometimes when you write, I know me, yeah, you see the Three of Pentacles. I feel like me, this is like a personal advice. When I write things down, I'm very old school. Like I buy notebooks and pens, and I like to write. They say that's good too, because it, for like the frequency in your brain when you write, is almost like when you're affirming. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But I feel like when I write things down, I get a more clear picture, or I'm able to put all my ideas on paper and I'm able to see them, and it gives me more clarity. So maybe that, because I do feel like there's a little back and forth here. um I don't know if you're working with someone, but maybe finding a mentor that does what you do, can help you, or like even researching people. I feel like TikTok has everything. So does YouTube. Show me the Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm gonna say leave it alone. I'm gonna say leave it alone, because I feel like if you narrow it down, I just feel like you're gonna go back and forth with that. You're gonna kind of, there's a bit of regret here, and I do feel like financial opportunity is already waiting for you. Oh my god, I missed all these comments. Hi, IJ. Yeah, you have a mentor. Okay. Yeah, I would just leave it the way you have it. I feel like I went back and forth with myself about it, but I think it's quality already. Yeah, I would just go with that, because I feel like it is too. And what Spirit is showing me, like, the more you go back and I'm gonna tell you something, as a creative person, the more you go back and forth, this is what I say, even when it comes to like manifesting and stuff, you're gonna get a lot of different information. Just try something, just try it, and you know what, have the faith that it's gonna work out, and trust me, it will work out. And that's how I look at my businesses too. Like, because sometimes you can sit there for weeks going back and forth, but what are you doing? You're just holding your progress back. So yeah, I would definitely like just put it out there. I mean, I would leave it the way that it is. My hair got so long. I cut my hair up to my shoulders like 2 months ago, and it's so long already. Let me grab that back. The product looks good. Yeah, I would leave it. I would definitely leave it as is. I feel like if you don't, what you're gonna do is open up a can of worms that's gonna stress you out more. You don't want that, because that just brings more BS to your mind. All right, let's see. This for Black Widow. Okay, gotcha. For Black Widow, what does she need to know? Changing your mindset is all the clarification you need. Get it together. Stand up and try again and again. Feel free to be different. Sis, keep climbing the ladder in every way. The time for doubts is no time for doubts and settling. I thought that I was like, this is the time for doubts is now. What? um Girl, get very clear. Your success needs a plan, not tomorrow, but right now. Look at what I said. Girl, you are the star in every room that you stand in. Remember, having access to your space and energy is a privilege. Girl, that crown always looks good on you. You know, just acting like a lady and thinking like a boss. You get this card a lot. They don't glow like you at all. Okay, we got a few extra. Sis, your inner and outer beauty really stands out. Really stand out. You just better keep leading that boss babe revolution. The best way for me to predict my future is to create it all myself. So that is for you, Black Widow. And thank you so much. Happy Friday. If I don't see you, I hope you have a great weekend. All right, IJ, you can go ahead and post. I think you're next. All right, IJ, got you. How did Nat feel when she hit IJ up super early when he was asleep? You said she hit you up at like what, 3:30 in the morning? Oh, Jess, did you read what I sent you? Wait, I hope I sent it to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, you did. You responded. My bad. The Four of Pentacles, IJ. Oh, The Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups tried to come out. So I feel like she was thinking about you. I feel like she woke up and like the first thing that came to mind was you. Um, she could have been dreaming with you too. Yeah, look, I got the Two of Wands with the Nine of Wands. I feel Nine of Swords. I feel like either she was up already thinking about you, like overthinking, or like obsessively thinking about you, and was just thinking like, should I, like, I want to reach out, and she decided to, or she literally was having a dream with you and was like, I'm reaching out. That's what I'm getting. That's too many cards, Spirit. She's like really coming in as being invested in her happiness, long-term happiness. And I feel like when she thinks of that, because the Ten of Cups for me is like marriage, children, that family life, she thinks of you. You're the one that's coming to mind. The Chariot is here. You're the one that's coming to mind when she thinks of that. So it's like, that's how I feel like it's coming in. It's like you have her in her thoughts about like what she's wanting in the future, but obviously she's seeing that with you. um The Seven of Cups, yeah, you see a lot of thinking and exploring is the energy that I'm getting from her. I feel like, yeah, just that's funny. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like overthinking, obsessive thinking. She's kind of like in her mind, in her head, is like, okay, I can make this work this way, or I can make it work that way. Like there's like endless opportunities that are showing up for her, and what she's wanting is progress. Like she's in this energy of like having determination and willpower to make stuff happen. She's definitely the Page of Wands for me. One is a messenger. That's one. But two, it's also someone who has a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas, willing to discover like endless possibilities, willing to explore. They feel like there's limitless potential. There's a lot of excitement here too. So there's excitement around, even though there's a lot of thinking. There's still also excitement. Yeah, see, about the connection, about the long term, like the longevity of the connection is where I feel like she's at. Anything else for IJ? The Judgment. Yeah, this connection is going to start entering new phases. Like new little things are going to start happening soon that like are going to be kind of like out of the norm. Um so yeah, I feel like with the Judgment is all about that inner awakening. So you're awakening her internally. Um she's doing a lot of inner work or inner analyzing and planning and getting more clear. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. She was happy to like reach out to you too. I definitely feel like she was either dreaming with you or she literally was up at that time thinking about you. I'm gonna put out our video. Give me a second. Probably up on the airplane. Oh wait, she's flying somewhere. You're welcome, IJ. Just you can post. She went on a 15-hour flight to South Korea for a solo trip in years. Sonny had told her, sis. I told her my sis used to live there for 3 years. Oh shit, that's crazy. That's scary to me, going on a solo trip to, like, out of the country. Unless I know people out there, I would be definitely scared. Okay, Jess, I got you. Just being messy today. Say nah. All right, let's see. What are Jay's next actions towards Jess? What are Jay's next actions towards Jess? I want to do a solo trip, but I don't know if I could do it outside the country. Like, I would do Puerto Rico, but yeah. The Nine of Cups. What are Jay's next actions towards Jess? The Temperance. The Eight of Cups. He is gonna walk away from stalling. Like, to me, the Nine of Cups. I don't know. Like, this has been something newer too within this Nine of Cups that Spirit has been bringing up. It's like very content energy. Like, I have my Nine of Cups. I'm cool here. Like, I could wait for the Ten of Cups, take my time with it. But so he's leaving that kind of like contentment energy when it comes to you, and like moving things forward. See, like, there's planning. So even though I want to get more cards because I want to read the full energy, because it feels like, oh shit, it's gloomy. How is the weather over there, y'all? Today's actually breezy up here. The Empress. Yeah, see, I'm getting, even though you may not see big steps being taken, he's still going to take little steps towards you. Um, he's still going to take little steps towards you. This is all about future planning, though. So I feel like he's going to definitely get out of that energy of being content, taking things too slow, or like almost like he could also be like the type of person that's like, and I don't know if I've ever said this about him. I can't remember, where he's like, whatever what's meant to be will be. I feel like he's going to get out of that mentality. Because that mentality to me is almost like that energy of like, you give your power to something outside of you, where he's like, no, he's taking that power back and he's gonna actually make something happen. But it does feel like it comes with some contemplation, preparation, resting, relaxation, and renewal. So some solitude, but you're showing up as the Empress for him, and the Page of Wands is here. So he's gonna definitely explore other like avenues of how like to come towards you. Like, you're still gonna get the likes, and like, maybe comment, maybe he'll start to comment on your stuff and like actually say something, is what I'm getting, like, because this is a communication card. So actually saying something. um yeah, he's gonna do it very subtle though, just because I have the Moon and the Seven of Swords. So like I said, you may not really see a lot of change coming up, but it is coming in. It's just very subtle, very subtle. Okay, he's trying to like tread lightly. I feel like he's the type of person, I think, if he moves too fast or does things something too out of character, he starts to worry. Um, yeah, look, he's letting go of waiting with the Hangman in the reverse and the Knight of Cups, following his heart more. So I do feel like he's gonna start making more gestures towards, like, more, like I said, more direct in the sense of like talking. So you're gonna see him talk more, comment more. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from him. All right, let's see. Let me just send my sister a message real quick. All right, let's see. Why did Jay stop talking to that? Why did Jay cut off that girl? Why did he cut off? Why did he cut off that girl? Yo, I feel like it was. Hold on. I'm not to be like. I really feel like it was for you. The Ace of Swords. I feel like he got clear on something with her and you. Show me. Yo, this is why I say behind the scenes should be going down, working out in our favor, and we don't even fucking know. So I do feel there was a lot of clarity when it came to her. He could have even spoke to his mom about it, and a break something happened. I wanna say you. Um, and we know how manifestation works, especially when you're constantly manifesting whatever is in the way is gonna be removed on its own. No harm, no, whatever. It's not like you're harming anyone. Um, but yeah, things will be removed. So he may have gotten some type of clarity when it came to her, maybe like her being too possessive. Yeah, because I feel like it had to do with like his romantic decision to come towards you. For me, the Ace of Cups is that new beginning in love, and I feel like I don't know if she was like a little possessive over the friendship, where he was like, I can't have a girlfriend with this kind of shit. um I have to leave this alone. Basically. Anything else on it? Because I'm not really getting a lot of anything else. I feel like too, yeah, you see, you're right here. It was about building. It's about building with you. I feel like he's so this is the thing, right? Anything he doesn't know that she may have made you feel uncomfortable, right? Um so I don't know if so this is what I wanted to tell you. I don't think he knows about that, to be honest. I don't think that's how it came through for him. I really don't. I don't feel like it came through with something like even you feeling uncomfortable. But I just feel like when you're energetically like putting something in the universe, right, in the atmosphere, however you want to put it, right, in the subconscious mind, that person is going to take it their own way. So I don't really feel like it had anything to do with him noticing her staring at you or like her saying anything bad about you. I think it was just a natural unfolding of events that just happened to be in your favor that happened. That's what I'm getting. I don't feel like it was anything. It's almost like why I say like has to do with you is because of your manifestation. So, like we say, whatever's in the way will have to be removed. You don't even have to do anything in the 3D, or you don't have to say or do anything towards that, quote unquote third party, because that's really what it is a third party energy, even if it's a friendship. So that's what I feel happened. Like little by little, things maybe started to unfold behind the scenes, where she was becoming too possessive, or like she was trying to control him or the friendship, or whatever. And eventually it became too much. Look, like I said, it became too much. I feel like he was just like, yo, this is too fucking much. You're not acting like a friend. You're acting like you're doing just way too fucking much. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, there could have been drama amongst other people too that was caused here. So yeah, I feel like there was just a natural unfolding of events that happened that led to that. But that's how you remove a third party, right? You ignore them. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like he just got clear. Like, and when you say that you're the priority, you know, what happens to the other roaches? They fucking go. You're welcome. Hi everyone, welcome in. But yeah, you saw that chest. I'm like, he is like, I always tell people, use what you believe, like your beliefs, use them in your fucking favor. Like, use them in your favor. Like I said, like, um, I just hate that I can't talk like freely on here. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, hold on. Right, IJ. Yeah, whatever gotta go, gotta go. One time I was telling my friend about it, she was like, we were talking about somebody's parent that's sick or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like when you manifest whatever's in the way, it's gonna move. And she was like, girl, I picture his mom rolling down the fucking a hill in her wheelchair. I'm like, bruh, why would you? But I said no. What can happen is that she can have a caretaker instead of him doing it. So yeah. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want. You just have fish, IJ? Me and my sister were gonna do a pescatarian fast. So we're back to being pescatarians. Me and my older sister. Yeah, she was like, "Oh my," I'm like, "Girl, I don't know." But, things work out in your favor. That's why all that manifesting to be malicious, I'm good. Like, y'all could keep that. I don't teach that, and I don't do that. Like, I don't really care about, like, I'm not wasting my time and my life on trying to manifest people to be malicious, or, I don't, and it's not about all that light and positivity. It's not even that, but you are what you put out, and what you put out is what you receive, and that's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how I live my life. That's how I look at it. I like to move with love because that's who I am. But I don't knock people for wanting to, like, whatever. But the best revenge is literally cutting people off, cutting access to yourself, like, not to yourself, but cutting your access, their access to you. All that other shit, I'm good on, because you only affect yourself in the long run. You think I'm gonna put all this time and effort into, like, manifesting some bullshit? I don't have time for that. Like, I like to manifest good shit. Exactly, IG. Exactly. Like, mm-mm. And listen, I'm human, so I have my days. I have my days where I check the 3D. I have my moments, but I'm also like, you know what? I'm reminding myself that I need to be disciplined. You're outside. All right, I'm gonna wait till 1:30 and then I'm gonna head out. I will wait. Are we? Today we're doing the money, right? I'm over here asking y'all. Oh my God! Wait, I never even sent out the sheets. No, but I don't really think y'all need them for the money. I haven't created them. I know I was forgetting something. You guys are getting, though. You guys are definitely getting core belief, because I want you guys to just go through them and, like, whatever you want to do, work on them. I have been working on that this week, and I'm gonna tell y'all something that I feel so much lighter. It's almost like because I added, like, the manifestation power, like, power, and I also added core belief. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I feel so much lighter, my energy. Um, so yeah, I'm like, I don't. I feel like that's something that we kind of skip and until something happens. But I do feel like if you just address them now, like, it's easier. Because they do pop up. People could say that they don't, but they do. Um, so, I'm teaching the way I learn. And then next week, what I'm working on, so I've been doing this, like, So I'm gonna put out a video. Damn, you know what? I have a lot of shit to do today. Actually, I'm gonna put out our video for our challenge. For July. I think we could start it whenever you guys are ready. Yeah, the core beliefs. I feel like you'll be surprised. When I created that, at first I was like, oh, I don't know, and then I was like, when I did, I was like, yo, this saying those affirmations, like even just listening to them, game changer this week, because I feel like it's been putting me in that energy of like, and it's core beliefs when it comes to relationships. Okay, so like I could read something to y'all. I just have to add it into an actual um Canva thing, but let me go in my files. You'd be surprised. Like my sister was like, "Girl, this stuff is so good." Like, so like love is not safe, right? And this is for like if you've ever got like abuse from a loved one, whether it's partners or parents, if you have an abandonment wound, if you witness toxic, painful love growing up. So then there is an affirmation for that, which is it is safe to give and receive deep, blissful love. You'd be surprised, especially like for me, I want to say I was afraid for the longest time to let people get close to me. And I'm like, I feel like when I did this effort, because I've used this affirmation before, like it's safe to love and to give and receive love. Um, when I used that, I felt so at ease, but I just fell off from doing it. Then there's one, it is not safe to trust if you've had an experiences of being cheated on or lied to, if you have been unpleasantly surprised by partners or parents, if you have general mistrust of others, um, if you find yourself expecting the worst from others, there's an affirmation for that. The I'm not valuable, the one, the I have to earn my value. That's a really good one because, like my sister was saying, she's like, a lot of us, I don't know about the men, IJ, but I know women were programmed to have to work to earn, right? And especially like with partners, like it's like we have to go above and beyond, and we have to do this, and we have to show that we're peaceful, and we have to do, go out of like our way. Like you have to earn your value, and it's like, no, I am valuable just because that's what the fuck I am. So there's that. There was one that really, like, she was like, yo, that one, which one was it? mm, Love Doesn't Last. That was another one she liked. What's the other one? I forget. There was another one where she was like, that one was. Oh, the I'm insecure. So this one talks about like, um, the correspondent affirmation is I am secure and confident in myself and my relationship. I validate my own self. Um, so yeah, there's that is a good one. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna work on it today and send that to you guys because that's gonna be something good. I would like for you guys to like try for like even for the month of July. I feel like that's a good one. And then we're also our main affirmation is going to be the challenge affirmation is going to be definitely I want to do revision. Now the revision, how we're gonna do it is, and I'll make a video. Um, you've always been in this connection. I'll have the affirmation like that you guys can pick from whatever feels comfortable. But I feel like that also because if that's always been that way, then there's never been separation. So yeah, I just want to do that for July, and then the core beliefs because yeah, I've been doing it for a week now and I feel good. I feel like more. Remember, just I don't know if I told you, IJ, but I was saying like I outgrew my other affirmations. Like I still have them, and I have like I love having affirmations in general, but I do feel like I outgrew that person. Those were my old affirmations from, when I was, still trying to get over Jay. So I feel like using those affirmations kind of bring me back to that like the other version of me, and I don't mind them. I love them, but that's not me anymore. So I had to like evolve from those. Um, and I wish I would have realized this a little sooner, but time is nothing, and I will always live by that. I was telling Jess yesterday, I just found out that Mariah Carey doesn't believe in time. Yeah, after a while, you've been using it for so long, it's not even, it almost feels like, all right, you know what that is, right? It's already embedded in you, so you don't really need to say it anymore. Like, like the I'm successful, or even like I'm confident. Like I've used that so many times that it's like I already know that I am, you know? So yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna put out our video for our monthly challenge and stuff like that. I'll send out the quarterly the chart for sure. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye.